Hello, welcome back to Nimi's Garden. I think we're in the middle of the magic world, the magic show. Yeah, all right. Level 10, relayer. Yeah, okay. So, ooh. We finished half of magic show last episode, and this time, I guess we're gonna continue. So yeah, relayer. So we were working on the direction, the pointing, the this and that. Or is it just this? Whatever it is, we were just, yeah, this. And we have a new word now, relay. So, okay, I remember this level. This level used to have a whole section on the left, but it was removed because I think Marlo decided it was going to be a bit redundant, which I agree with. So, but it's just reduced to this setup now. So, arrow is relay. What relay does is it basically redirects any pointing by any other arrows. So right now, this points in here, which points down. So yeah, this only happens when the arrow is relay. Otherwise, the arrow gets targeted by the arrow itself. So yeah, okay. So I have this. I want to be float, cross the fire, and then stop being float. Okay. So I could probably do this is this, and then arrow is relay. So what happens is that this will point down and it will get relayed to float. Which means it's essentially saying this is float, while Nimi is float. I think that should be it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, level 11? Yeah, let's do level 11 first. Domino line. Okay, we have a relay down there. We have two changing directions. Wand, facing, make. Can really only make wands. That's the only noun that exists. I can make this. What does this point at? Nothing much. I mean, it can really only be pointing at walls. And Nimi making Nimi isn't a real thing either. When a noun can make itself, I think, is one of the basic rules. Skull eat all and is not wand. Skull facing wall is wall. Okay, so I could, have this is right, which causes the skull to face the wall and turn it into a wall. This makes it safe to step on, but then it becomes a wall, and then can't do anything about it after that. So I think the idea is that I want this to become a wall only when I am like here. So yeah, domino line implies I need the wands to form a chain of relays, I think. Okay, got it. So let's start by making a bunch of wands. I want to make a domino line all the way towards the skull. And I want the wands to start by facing left. So all the wands are facing leftwards right now. And then I can say this is right. So now this one is facing right. And if I had wand is relay, that should keep pointing. No, but then all wands would be relay. So these ones are pointing at each other. So I only want this one to be relay, right? That's what the facing and left is for. I want the one facing right to be relay. Otherwise, it's not relay and it just gets targeted. So yeah, so this points at this, which points at this, which points at this, and all of these will slowly turn right one by one, which should give me enough time to just stay here and time the transition or transformation at the same time as my stepping on the skull. So yeah, long domino line, I guess. Ta-da! Sure. It does have an extra. Yeah, Domino's had an extra. I remember Domino's was cheese in the original. Actually, they were all cheese in the original. Solution by Yosh and M. Sip. Okay, Skull is win, but Skull is defeat and Skull. Okay, wow. I think what I want to do is have a one relay. So I want the one to be doing this. I want the one to face up, and then I want the one to relay. So why doesn't this work? Oh, because that causes the one to be a skull, right? So one is this would theoretically make one point at win, so that would cause the one to be win. The only issue is that this also creates one is skull. No? Oh. What? Huh? Okay. Wait, is there anything saying that one is wand? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, that's why the one is in the skull. Ah, well, that solves it. I have no idea if that's correct though. But, you know, if that's a solution I get, that's a solution I get. Sure. Oh, there's a level 3. Okay, no wonder. I thought that was a bit short for an extra. Alright. Dominoes? Here another. Rose is win this time. No relay at all. Okay, fascinating. And one is push. Okay. I was wondering if I could have this point up. Actually, could I just make this as push and then push the skull? I can. And that should be enough, right? To have a this pointing upwards? Yes, but that's not going to be useful because then this can't make any more sentences. But I can make... I want to make one is this. But obviously I can't do this. Can text be targeted by the is part by the arrow? Yes, it has to be targeted. So I can't make one is this vertically either, because that would cause this to point at a just, you know, a useless word. It will cause the one to point at the is text, which is wrong. It's not wrong, I just don't want it to happen. Yeah, one is one. So yeah, this clearly wouldn't work. Also, one is this counts as invalid when it points at text. So it's passing this as a transformation statement. Is it? Yeah, it is. There's no one is anything here. If I did this, does one is wall exist? Oh no, it doesn't either. Okay. So is this actually a passing statement that's being negated by one is wand? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, that's totally not what I want. Once again, I can do this push and push the skull. I can only do it once. After that, it becomes really difficult for me to push the skull. So yeah. I can't do one is Nimi, because one is wand. I can do this though. I can do this. So one is this and then one is you would work. Okay. So let's try this. And you know, I can probably sacrifice the I can sacrifice the push text by pushing this out. There you go. And one is this should just give me should just let me win, right? Yeah, one is now you. And I can win on the rose. Okay. That was a solution. Okay, and that's it for that chain. Thankfully, I would not be surprised if there was a level 4 here, but no, there isn't. Okay, cool. We're done with the chain of dominoes. I like particularly that the level about dominoes also happens to have a whole chain of levels behind them. Anyway, long distance. This one is also a new word, I think. It is. That is push. So now we have that, which as you can see, does not target Nimi, but targets something very, very far away. In fact, it targets the furthest object away. And so it will not be useful unless it is pointing at this one down here. Because there's nothing behind it to point at. This is the furthest object away it can point at. Which should allow me to do this. Okay. Okay, and why not I just do that as this? This this referring to win. I can... Oh, grass is stop. Okay. Well, I can just step here. That will be Nimi, and now Nimi will be win. Okay. There you go. Grass, Nimi, Nimi's win. Alright, longer ones. Hourglass. Oh, it's another one of these. Okay. Alright, let's read all the rules. Nimi is you. Not Nimi is not Nimi, so nothing can become Nimi. Magic is push. I have a bunch of magics here that I can push. What's the plural of magic anyway? Like, I've seen people write magics, the plural, as M-A-G-I-C-K-S. I'm not entirely sure if that's, you know... I'm not sure the validity of that spelling. It seems fair since, like, you know, traffic, the verb traffic, also ends with a K, I think? No, it doesn't. Trafficking ends with has a K in it. But traffic is just traffic. The plural of traffic is still traffic. So magic king would be a word, I guess, with a K behind it. I don't know. Fire is defeat and not magic. Okay, that's fair. Wall and grass is stop and block. Okay. So hourglass here, I mean, pretty obviously implies some sort of fuse that we have to make. And I can basically just have text be pass, and then that write something. And that would form a fuse, because this will become a piece of text, which then gets passed, so this will next become the piece of text. And so the furthest object away that it can target will be closer and closer and closer, and that will cause the fuse to happen. So yeah, that's a fuse. And so I want to know... Actually, that right text and then text is pass allows fire to still exist, right? Yeah, but that's not useful. I think the point here is for fire to be text. And then I want to time it so that this statement... Oh, then that shouldn't be too difficult? I want to time this statement at the same time as I walk down here. Okay. So that... Okay, text is passed is a statement that needs to happen, definitely. And then eventually we want... I think this. No, because this results in fire is fire. I need that to write like text or something. No, but it doesn't work. Yeah, that wouldn't work. I could potentially have this happen, but the text can never reach this space because that goes here. Okay, what if I made it vertically then? That right. That right text. No, but text is pass needs to occur. That right text. Oh, I need more text. Okay, I get it. I remember the solution now. This part of text here is not sufficient. I need multiple extra words to make the setup viable. And that is because currently with the number of rules that I need to make simply cannot be made with these few words. I need to make text as pass, that write something, or that is text, which actually cannot happen here, so that has to write something. And then I also need fire to be text. So actually, I need one extra text. And this will allow fire as text to happen at some point in time. I just need to make it happen at the right time. But this still leaves me with enough magics to make a very long fuse, so I'm not worried about that. I just needed more text to begin with. So again, text is pass. Eventually I want... Oh, no. I want that... Yeah, I want that to write text. And then this will cause a fuse, and I can make fire's text happen at the very end. Okay, there you go. So this will cause the text to accumulate backwards, and then eventually you have fire's text being a full sentence. Alright, that should be it. So I'm just gonna make a very long chain that ends at the end of this statement. I should have more than enough magics here. I don't really need to optimize for... Yeah, I don't need to optimize. Let's just do this. Oh, just kidding. I actually do need to optimize. Okay. Fortunately, I've left enough space. If I want to make it really as optimal as possible, I'm going to need to have this set up so that I can be at the entrance of this the moment I make this statement. Yeah, I have more than enough. Like, way more. There you go. Okay, cool. There you go. Oh, okay, I thought it was an extra. No, this just loops me back. Level C, the Tunnel of Love. Block. Oh, that is defeat. I see. Okay, well, if I had love here, I could use that to, like, virtually block myself. Oh, that is defeat is up here as well. Okay, well then I think love needs to move vertically, which will allow it to block in multiple places at once. What? Oh, right, that is defeat. Oh, wait a minute, but... Okay, that doesn't work because it's on the other side. So now I'm the furthest regardless. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a problem. Not a problem if the love was in the middle, because I could sidestep it. So around here, I think, is good enough. So here, no, I need to be on the other side. Here, the love is furthest away, but by being on this side of the love is now furthest away still. Okay. I can't do this, actually. Oh, that is a problem. I guess the love could be here. Yeah, the love should be there. In the leftmost side. I can do everything that I did, and also I would be closer to that than the love, which will allow me to survive. Okay. Okay. And now I can just push you out. And I can push you out like that. Okay, there you go. Hold on. There you go. Alright, I now have love. I think what I want to do is have love block. And by love blocking this column entirely, and by me overlapping it, I just simply cannot be targeted because I'm on a blocking object. This behavior was really enforced in a previous level where block was introduced. So yeah, this level just requires me to remember that interaction. Standing on a block object prevents you from being targeted at all, even though you're not blocked. Alright, level D. I'll keep you safe. Alright, we have relay once again. Oh, this and that. Oh, we have everything now. How nice. All 3 words. We have a bunny who is hot. Bunny is wind and melt. Okay, the melt causes it to be destroyed. Nimi is up, but the direction can be changed. I can push stuff. This I can relay. Text is pass. But grass can be targeted for some reason. Grass is grass though, so grass being Nimi is not a thing you can do. Grass being push is pointless. Grass being relay is pointless. At least in this column, I guess. Yeah, because text is passed, you can't point at any text at all. So outside of this, the entire area outside this rectangle is just completely useless. You can't target the grass to do anything. You can't have the grass relay and point at text because text is passed. I can use text as a noun though. I can change its direction. So that causes you to change your direction. I can change you to point in any direction except down, I think. Actually, no, I can have you point down as well by using this. So that can actually be in any direction I want. Also, I can just push you down and then you'll be facing down. Okay. So what do I want? I'm supposed to keep the bunny safe, I guess, but how do I prevent it from melting? Has. So that seems very useless because that points at everything outside. So it's always going to be pointing at something on the outer border, which is grass, or this wall. Huh, actually, hold on. Yeah, okay. Let's say text is that. Oh, is wall? Oh, wall is also passed. Yeah, so there's no... I can't point the wall either. Okay. So what is this that supposed to be helpful with? I guess because wall is passed, something like this actually allows that to be targeting something useful. So now I'm targeted by the that because everything in this direction is wall, which is pass. So the next closest thing I can target is this. Okay. So now bunny, I can pretty easily push the bunny wherever I like. So here's the bunny, I can push it around. I want to say this has that. And what is the issue with something like this? So it's like bunny has bunny, right? This bunny has bunny, yeah. Wait, why is this? Yeah, I'm confused by this rule. This bunny has bunny. But isn't this bunny supposed to be by this that text? So why isn't there that parentheses bunny here? No idea. But I can't stand here because that causes that to now point at me. So if I was relay, would that change anything? Yes. No. Because I'm still pointing at something else. That relays from me. Sorry, relays through me, and I can't point at anything. But if I were facing towards the bunny, I think that counts. Nice. Okay, so if I was facing right here, I'll be pointing at the bunny. So yeah, so this has that. Still results in this bunny has bunny because Nimi points at the bunny. Ta-da! Nice. Wow. Oh. Okay, and by stopping my relay, I no longer point back at it, which means I can win. Okay. The last step didn't work because while I was relay, stepping on the bunny causes me to no longer point at the bunny. Meaning bunny as bunny isn't a statement anymore. Oh, that was a cool level. Wait, I really like this one. This uses every word basically just completely as... Yeah, wow, that is really cool. Okay. Well, there you go. That is the end of the magic show. I really remember that there was an extra bit of world to this world, but I guess it was removed in the newest update. I guess so. Okay, well that's going to be it for Magic Show. We are fully done with this world, I think. Yeah, okay, and now we have access to the tiled room. As you can see, there is actually just nothing here. It is a tiled room. It is a It's an 8x8 actually, it's a chessboard. But you will have no idea what it's for just yet. Alright, it's time to move on to World 6. What is this? I don't know. Have I been here before? I don't think this existed when I... Yeah, I don't think this existed in the original... Okay, fancy. Yeah, Wistful Plains is next. I think I'm gonna end the episode here though. I want to end the episode, you know, on a significant milestone rather than in the middle of something random. So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode at the end of World 5, and next episode we'll start with World 6. So yeah, until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.